Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, I will be talking about a very basic concept in sociology, that is socialization. Every student out there listening to me studying sociology or social sciences in the level of class 11, 12, and then thereafter reaching out to the graduation, in every board, every university, you are definitely studying this topic. And this is kind of the ABCD of the discipline once we start studying it. It's one of the initial chapters that we study. And the first one being socialization. Socialization might seem to you like it's something that is so pertinent to us, something very much common to us. We can actually relate and might seem very easy also. But once you're writing an answer, it is very important that you internalize the topic in such a way that you can use it always, not only while you're writing, but also when you're using it in your day to day life. And students, it is very important that you realize that it is something that you can connect with. The discipline is such, it's so lively once we start talking about it, and something that you can connect with the n number of examples that are available around us. One is the first one being socialization. Now, what we actually mean by it, in a very easy sense of the term, I must say that socialization is nothing but the internalization of the customs, the rituals, the practices that are age old in the society, which we don't question. We don't say why it is happening. We always say as if it's very normal. Do we actually question that when we are going to a college or school, that why do I have to wear my uniform, comb my hair, brush my teeth and then go? We don't. Because it is something which is so common to us. It is something that we are supposed to do. This is the internalization of the habit that we have developed as a part of the society. Maybe we have been taught. Maybe we have been taught. But the point is, we have never questioned it. When it comes to only going to college or maintaining a particular pattern, that is not a problem. Problem happens when we question that whatever has been asked is not something that I'm wanting to do. It might be such that I'm not wanting to do something that has been taught to you over the years. And that is how we bring about changes in the society. We definitely deviate. We definitely do that. But initially, when a society is born, when a society is functional, we actually end up internalizing anything that is already existing in the society. And if that happens, it starts with us. That is the parents, the children are taught in a manner, and that actually eventually comes to us, and we keep maintaining it. Like when a child is born, it's us who name him or her. What we do, we have rituals to introduce the child to the society in the name of Namkaran. It could be in the name of anything, like in different parts of the country we have different names, in different societies we have different names. Just an example is, let's say, Namkaran, where we are introducing the child. Specifically, if you talk about the eastern part of India, we might be introducing the child saying it is Mukhe Bhat, but it's Annaprashan. It could be anything, any ritual, any name across the country. It is just to introduce the child to the society that yes, this child is born to this family. That is socialization. That's where it starts, and the child becomes a part of it. How does the child become a part of it? The child learns it, internalizes the system, and thereafter we keep on saying this all our lives. In our families, this does not happen. In our society, this is not acceptable. In our society, this is very common. So these stereotypes that we create is all internalized in the process of socialization. And socialization, once you know that, there are different forms of socialization. It is immediately primary at the first moment, then it could be secondary socialization, it could be developmental socialization, it could be anticipatory socialization, and there are various agencies through which we learn it. It could be, initially, it is definitely the family. And family says the customs that we learn, the rituals that we learn, the way of life, our behavioral patterns, we all imbibe that from the society. That is initially right from my family. We actually carry that forward all our lives. Can you tell me the next place that we learn things from? It's definitely my school. Any school that I have belonged to, we actually internalize it. We become punctual, we become, diligent, we become disciplined, and those are the things that are taught in during school days, if you remember. So this is an essential part of my socialization. The school teaches you how to actually behave, and we actually do that all our lives. Don't we carry our identity of school and colleges throughout our lives? More than college, it is supposed to be school, because school is the place where, if you have studied continuously, you have studied for 14 years in the same school. So it definitely has an impact. Our teachers mean to us, our friends mean to us, because we spend the maximum time there. The adolescent period is spent in the school, so obviously it means a lot. And then is the peer. If you talk about the peer, the friends, they influence us so much in the process of socialization. What I like to wear is always something which my friend loves to wear. The way I dress is something that my friend is interested in. The thing that is, celebrated is something that even you want to celebrate. Let's say an example. If I have the custom of mehendi and somebody has the custom of putting alta, that is the red line that you put around your feet. So you might not be of that particular community, but you will always love to, there has to be an interception, there has to be an intersection, that you want to mix and match the kind of things that are available in the rituals. And we do that in the urban places most commonly. In the metropolitan places, cities, that is where we have friends from different corners of the country, isn't it? So these are the things that you can relate with. You would always love to celebrate several days on, let's say, on your wedding, with different names which actually don't connect to this particular community where maybe I belong to or you belong to, but we actually can connect because it's a matter of celebration. So these are the socializations through which we want to be a part of it, but don't want to give away mine. That is also there. So this is, if you talk about the peers. And then something very important that we have to talk about, that is the mass media. Mass media is something which is very important to us. Previously, once we talked about mass media, we actually meant what? We actually meant, the newspapers and everything. But today, that impact has lessened because of the globalization, because of the global village, and that has happened because of the internet. We all know that. And because we have this, this help from the internet, what has happened is we have been able to know each other's life. You have come to know about my life, I have come to know about your life. It has actually helped us, percolate different views, different opinions across the world. We have been able to know the other part of the world where people couldn't actually go to previously. So these things matter. Now, if I'm talking about mass media, let's say I'm talking about a coffee advertisement. Previously, if you talk about a coffee advertisement, what would you actually say? We would always find a woman cooking, making coffee for you, making you comfortable. But if you have noticed, these days we get to see a particular coffee advertisement which says that a mother saying that I do not have my maid today, so everybody in the family is supposed to work. So mother starts taking, cleaning the house. The father starts cleaning the house. The daughter does that, and the little boy, he says that I am going to make the coffee for you. Here, we do not only emphasize, as a sociologist, we are not supposed to only emphasize and look into the thing that the boy is making, the coffee is being made. No, that's not the point. The point is every family member, irrespective of this gender, is actually working for the household. So the household core is no more strictly adherent to the women only. the others are also a part of it. If you're staying together, we're trying to help each other. It's a message that we give today. So this is also an impact that has developed over us. Previously, it could be any other advertisement which might actually show that if you talk about washing machine, it would always find, or dishwasher, those washing gels, you'll always find men, I mean the women doing it. But now you will find advertisements which shows that both of the husband and wife are happy seeing that how easily the dishes get cleaned. So you see, the exchange of role is also a message to the mass media. It affects the way of socialization, the patterning, because socialization is a process which continues all your life. It's not something that is restricted to only one particular time. That is only, but the best time to know or learn anything in life is always the childhood. That's undoubtedly so. But as we are growing up, as we are meeting people, as we are going and working in different places, meeting new people, aren't we always, accommodating ourselves in the new environment? That is also a form of socialization. So you can actually say that socialization is a lifelong process. You cannot say that it only starts and ends right here. Once you are a child and then you grow up and it stops. It doesn't. Maybe the pace reduces, but it goes on. So, like this, I am going to make several issues, several topics in our discipline apparent to you, clear to you, and I will be waiting for your comments, my dear. So, this will be quite interesting, and there will be coming up videos with different important issues and maybe several theories also that we find difficult. Thank you for watching.